On the next episode of I Was Right and Other People Were Wrong, I was talking about yesterday how we need to start putting belt to ass when it comes to these kids. And everybody was like, no, 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 it shouldn't be that way, blah, blah, blah. Look what happened yesterday in the fucking Bronx. They're back at Bay Plaza. And mind you, I made a video about this, I think it was last summer or this past summer, about them doing that shit in fucking Bay Plaza. And then they're sitting there talking about, oh, we're bored, blah, blah, blah. You had 1 weekday off. Y'all planned this. Y'all just want to be mischievous little assholes because your mother and dad never taught you no sense. Period. This is the parents' fault as well as the kids' fault. Because once you get a certain age in childhood and adolescence, you know right from wrong. You know you're not supposed to be throwing chairs in the marketplace of fucking Bay Plaza. You know you're not supposed to be trying to steal from stores. You know right from wrong. Your mother tells you when you're in the supermarket and you grab that box of cereal and she says she ain't getting it. She lets you throw that fit and she says, we're not getting this. Don't take it. Don't touch it. That's you learning right from wrong. That what you can't get something, you cannot get it. If you cannot afford it, you will not have it. And you're sitting there doing that shit. Like I said, belt to ass. And also it's a cultural thing too, because people took discipline into abuse too far. Like if you're bopping your kid in the head and all the rest of that shit, that's where you teeter on abuse. But belt to ass, absolutely fucking not. I got belt to ass, came out fine, have 2 college degrees, I'm a homeowner, nothing wrong with me. Your kid is not going to turn out cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs if you put belt to ass. Like, this should is the same thing as everybody's having the conversation about the autistic boy who's running around beating up his mother. If his mother would have gave him one good mollywop, you're not gonna make him more autistic. Like, what the fuck? Like, what? And I'm speaking as someone who was a caregiver for autism, who took care of their nephew when they had those outbursts, and we cut that to a quick. Me and my mother, when we had my nephew and he was doing that shit as a toddler, we cut that shit out super fucking fast. So I don't want to hear that people with special needs do not know right from wrong. So all these kids have autism? Is that what we're saying? No, they're bad. We need belt to ass. This is ridiculous. And I'm tired of hearing there's nothing to do in the Bronx. You had homework. You could read a book. Educate yourself. Are you aware of finances? Are you applying to colleges? There are so many things that these teenagers could be doing other than being a pain in the ass to local law enforcement, gaining records, which, okay, they could be sealed, but why would you want to go through that? Why do you want to go to court instead of going to school? Like, belt to ass. Enough with this gentle parenting shit. That's why I said, you're giving them cell phones, you're giving them all this shit. They got PlayStation 5s, PS2, this and that, and they act up. They have no discipline, and you want to blame, oh, I work so much. Bull fucking shit. Belt to ass. Belt to ass.